True media, hey, check this out real quick. The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Let me tell you something about it. When you have a certain respect for the Most High, it's just certain things you ain't willing to do. It's certain things you ain't willing to do. You understand your power. You understand how important it is to be different from the rest of the world, to move different, to think different. See, the sad part about this world and the challenges that this world face and the current state that this world in today is because of people don't fear God no more, man. People don't fear the Most High. People is corrupted. People's minds and spirits is corrupted. They have no fear of God. And the sad part about it is, that's the person we all got to answer to after we gone. Everybody got to bow. Everybody got to answer to God. And everybody walking around here like they got time. Like time is on their side. When time gonna run out on us all one day. One day time gonna run out on me. Time gonna run out on you. Time gonna run out on everybody you know. And I'm telling you, man, the reason why this world is in the current state and position that it's in today is because it's no fear of God in the hearts of the man today. It's no fear of God in the hearts of the women today. Everybody doing what they want to do. Everybody doing what they want to do. Ain't nobody trying to listen. Ain't nobody trying to behave in a way to where it's a respectful manner to the Most High, dog. It's just certain things you're not going to do when you respect God. It's certain things you're not going to say about other people. Because you understand it's about respect. God is always watching. It's about respect. And I'm telling you, man, people fear plane crashes. People fear getting food poisoned. People fear getting cheated on. People fear being shot. People fear death. People fear all these other things, but people don't fear God nowadays, man. Like it's a game. People don't have no love for the Most High. The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Why the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom? Because you understand the power and authority that God have, like no other man possess. See, we think that law enforcement have power. We think that the president have power. We think that the government, the Pope, the Rothschilds family, we think all these people got power. They ain't got power like God. And they not to be feared like the Most High. That's why we don't worry about what people doing and what people say and how everybody else living. We got to set ourselves apart and live differently from everybody else. Because people gonna do what the world tell them to do. That's just how 98 to 99% of people out here are wired. They gonna do what the world tell them to do. They not gonna do what the Most High tell them to do. So we gotta set ourselves apart. We gotta congregate with one another. We gotta communicate and collaborate with one another. Because we brothers and sisters in this thing called spirituality. We understand, we get it. We know what it takes. We know how we got to live. We not about to be out here mistreating and dogging people, because that's not in our heart. Because we trust and we fear God at the same time. And we know that the Most High ain't allowing that out of his chosen. So we got a certain way we move. It's a certain way we think. It's like, bro, I know you stole from me. I know you try to cross me, but I ain't gonna even get back on you. I ain't gonna even try to get back at you. I ain't gonna even try to pull no stunt to try to get my lick back. Because I know the Most High is my protection. I know the Most High is everything that I need. I ain't gotta worry about getting back at you, bro. The problem is already handled. And so understand when I tell you, a lot of the problems we see and we face on a day-to-day basis with other people in this world, and you see people going through all this stuff that they going through, is because of they ignorant in their heart. They stubborn. They stubborn in their ways. They caught up in the world. They don't have no respect for God. It say in the Bible, the foolish man say there is no God. You know how many people don't respect or believe in the Most High, man? It's crazy. And so we got to continue to shine our light on one another, because we all we got, and we outnumbered. See, we always going to be the minority. We outnumbered, because we ain't trying to do what everybody else trying to do. You dig what I'm saying? And when you live right, it's going to be a lot that come against you. But God is your protection. And you shouldn't stress or want for nothing. But understand what I'm telling you. Man today is wicked. Man today is corrupted. You feel what I'm saying? This entire world is in a state of turmoil. This entire world is in a state of declining, of hate. Ain't no love out here, man. Majority of what you see is hate. Majority of what you see is gossip. Majority of what you see is people passing judgment on other people's situation, speaking out of turn. All this shit has a lot to do with people not having no respect for themselves and not fearing God. Because I'm telling you, you're going to talk, act, and walk a certain kind of way when you got respect for the Most High. You understand what I'm saying? And so we got to understand, man, the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. You're going to start thinking clearer. Your thoughts is going to become more pure. Your vision is going to become, more brighter. You're going to understand that, the things that people subject themselves to, the things that people involve themselves in out here, you ain't going to have nothing, you ain't going to want nothing to do with it, because at the end of the day, we supposed to be moving different. We supposed to be behaving ourselves different, because we the ones that know better. And it's on us to restore peace on this earth. It's on us to restore justice on this earth. It's on us to get our households back in order. It's on us to get our communities back in order, because we know better. And when you know better, you do better. It ain't no excuses. Especially when God revealed the truth to you. Once you put on them glasses, you can't never take them off. Once you step into that light, you can never go back into that state of darkness. Understand what I'm saying? Because we know the truth. And so our level of respect for God is going to be different from the rest of the world. It's going to be different. And that's why all we got is each other. You're going to be misunderstood. You gonna feel at times like you lonely. You gonna feel at times like, your family don't rock with you no more. You gonna feel at times like you ain't got nobody to talk to. You ain't got nobody to call. Ain't nobody checking up on you, because the walk comes with a lot of solitude. Because the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom, and you is set apart. You is different from a lot of other people. You is different from the rest of the world. You is different from the 99% of people out here. You the real 1%. People always talk about 1%, pertaining it to finances, pertaining it to possessions. But we don't talk about the 1% when it comes to spirit and awareness, spiritual intelligence, spiritual riches, spiritual possessions, spiritual growth. We the true 1%, and we outnumbered, and we move different, we act different, we live different, we talk and walk different, because we got that fear of God. We understand that our level of respect for God is what matters to us more than other people will ever see or ever think. People don't have no respect for themselves. People don't have no respect for their parents. People don't have no respect for their kids. People don't have no respect for their elders, for their communities, because they don't respect God. Because the fear of God is not with the people today. It's not in the hearts of men and women today. That's why everybody out here doing everything they want to do, and that's why everything is out of order. Everything is out of order. You can't pay for somebody to stay with you, and you wonder why. You can't get it right. It seems like people creeping in and out of your life ain't leaving nothing but a gang of problems. And you wonder why. It's time to get back to fearing God. It's time to get back to acting like we got some sense. Because until you learn how to fear God, you ain't got no wisdom. You ain't really standing on nothing. It's a lot of smart, dumb people. I'm going to repeat that. It's a lot of smart and intelligent, dumb people. They smart. They got all the smarts. They got all the intelligence. They highly intelligent. A lot of people is highly skillful. They know a lot. They can do a lot. But they ain't got the fear of God in their life. They don't got the fear of God in their heart. And it's like, people is wicked, and they willing to do anything to come up. They go against their whole moral code. They go against their whole their values and everything that they stand for, just to come up, because they don't have no respect for themselves. They don't value themselves. They don't have no respect for nobody around them but some money or opportunity, because they don't lack. They lack the fear of God. They don't have the ability to have their respect for the Most High like we do. So we not about to go above and beyond and try to do nothing for no opportunity. It's a certain way we gonna act and conduct ourselves when we around other people, even when we alone by ourselves. It's just certain things we not gonna say. It's just certain things and certain ways we ain't gonna treat people, because we got respect for ourselves. We got respect for the Most High. And God is always watching to see who gonna do what's right. And God is always watching to see who gonna backslide. Understand what I'm telling you. People is wicked. The world is wicked. The world is wicked. I don't know how Sodom and Gomorrah was. I read about it, but I didn't live to see it. I didn't live to be around it. But I'm telling you, man, I can compare this, and I can honestly say I think this in this time and era, in this generation, is worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. But people is wicked. They have no fear whatsoever. No respect whatsoever for the Most High at all. They curse and swear in the Most High name. Use his name in vain for all the wrong things. And then when something bad go wrong, they drop on their knees and they run crying to him when something go wrong. Always understand, man, God is watching. You got to be willing to understand that God is watching, man. He don't fall asleep. He watching you close. Do the right thing, man. The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Get you some. Get you some. Watch how your life change. Watch how your life change when your thoughts change. When your respect change for God. When you start to respect God. When you start to respect yourself, your body. Understand what I'm telling you, man. Everything around you is going to start changing. And so understand, don't get caught up in this world. I know sometimes it can feel lonely. I know it can feel uncertain. I know it can feel, mysterious. But man, you gotta stay connected with the Most High, man. Okay? Understand what I'm telling you. We all we got, period. And we outnumbered. Here on earth, we outnumbered. But really, we the ones that we got everything we need. We more powered up than anybody around us. But you got to move in the spirit and understand your power and be able to connect with your ancestors. Be able to connect with, the spirit realm. And allow them to protect you. You feel what I'm talking about? So understand what I'm telling you, man. Don't get caught up in this corrupted ass society. Because these people don't have no God. They don't fear the Most High. They don't even believe in the Most High. They don't know the Most High. Okay? So we going to continue to stay on the path and do the right thing. Because that's what we was called to do. And it's the right thing to do. So until next time, I love y'all. God bless y'all. Y'all stay focused. And remember, the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Keep God first. I'll let y'all later. God bless y'all.